Hi, my name is Louisa Abel. I'm a senior here at the college. I went to high school in Seattle, Washington, and I came here to Williams because I wanted a small community where the academics were going to be really good, but where I also knew I could row, but be a part of the community outside of just the team. So before coming to Williams, I'd moved around a lot as a kid. My dad was in the Marines, so I was on my 10th home by the time I was in high school. And that's why coming to Williams was so great for me. It's just been a stable place. I've had to move dorms, but I've been on the campus, the whole time since I've been here. And it's really the first place where I felt truly at home and like it's just a stable base for me, both through the rowing community and through everyone I've met on the campus and kind of the balance of all my rowing friends know all my off-crew friends. It's just been such a great home for me finally. So one of my favorite things that I do outside of crew is I'm a TA, a teacher's assistant. So I hold office hours every week where students come in and ask questions about problem sets or studying for a test or that kind of thing. So I'm never directly teaching the class. Those are always taught by PhD filling professors. But I love having that time with students to kind of show them why I love the subject. And I've always TA'd for economics, which is one of my majors. And seeing kind of the light on their faces when they, like me, realize that economics is not just about money and finance, but also about making people's lives better and understanding the world is really cool. So that's why I love TAing. My other major is Arabic Studies, which I started taking here at the college just because I've always loved languages. I also take German here on campus. And I find them a really incredible way to be able to get to know people in the world more hands-on. So kind of a complement to what I was saying with economics about studying the world. Now you actually get to kind of connect with it. And by majoring in Arabic, I also ended up going to Cairo for a semester, which was really cool that by being at a Division III program, I was able to go abroad for a semester and take that time. And it was just such an incredible experience. I didn't end up rowing there. I didn't feel confident enough in my Arabic ability to cox in Arabic on the Nile, although that would have been cool. But I just had a really fantastic experience kind of spending college in a different way for a semester. So I'm one of the coxswains here on the Williams crew team, and a lot of people think that a coxswain just shouts at the rowers, row, row, row. I get that a lot. But it's actually really different from that. I kind of like to describe it like I'm the quarterback of the boat. So I'm deciding what the next play is, what the next move that we're going to do, literally who's going to row next if we're doing different drills or practicing technique. And making the decision, and I'm also motivating them. So that's kind of where a lot of people think that we just shout, but really there's a lot of different ways to motivate. And a lot of people also think that the coxswain is just the small person, but like I'm saying, there's actually a lot more that goes into it. So I really encourage anyone who kind of has an analytical mind and wants to think hard about things and maybe isn't quite the typical rowing height, coxswain is a really great way to do it, which is how I got into it. I think what I love best about being on the team is how we support each other on and off the water. So I actually have an economic conference that I'm presenting at on campus in just like 3 hours. And even though everyone just raced and they're tired and we have a lot of stuff going on, I think a lot of the team is planning on coming and supporting me and the other girl who are presenting. And so I both get to have the balance of doing both today, but I also know that they care just as much about how I do there as our performance today on the water and how we moved as a boat. So yeah, it's really great. There's an economics professor on campus named Professor Shore-Shepherd, and she actually used to row in undergrad and while she was getting her PhD, and she's sort of a faculty advisor with the women's crew team. And through that, I met her before I'd even started studying economics. And then when I started studying it, she said, hey, do you want to come do research with me for the summer? Because I didn't know what I was going to do. And that sort of started me on this path where I realized I love economic research and just wanted to do more and more of it, and turned that into a thesis, which I'm actually finishing up right now, on the social safety net or welfare and how parents use their time. So all thanks to her. And it made me want to go get my PhD in economics one day. So next year I'm working at the Federal Reserve Board in Washington, D.C. And I'm really excited to do economic research there. And then hopefully after 2 years I'll go get my PhD if I still love economics as much.